this test match and how the pitch played and stuff like that. I honestly don't mind playing in pitches like this as long as everyone keeps their mouth shut in India and don't talk too much about Indian pitches, honestly, because you come here to challenge yourself. Yes, it is dangerous, but it is challenging. So, and when people come to India, it is again pretty challenging as well. But yeah, look, when you're here to play Test cricket, we talk about Test cricket, the ultimate prize. Test cricket being the pinnacle and stuff like that. I think it's important that we also stand by it. And when you're put up against a challenge like that, you come and face it. That's what happens in India. But in India, day one, the pitch starts turning. People start talking about it. Oh, the puff of dust. Puff of dust. There's so much crack here on the pitch. People are not looking about that. So I think it's important that we stay neutral everywhere we go, especially the match referees. Some of these match referees are, they need to keep their eye on how they rate pitches as well. It's quite important. I still can't believe that the World Cup final pitch was rated below average. The batsman got 100 there in the finals. How can that be a poor pitch? So these are the things, the ICC, the match referees, they need to look into it and start rating pitch based on what they see, not based on the countries. I think that's quite important. So I hope they keep their ears open, they keep their eyes open and look into those kind of aspect of the game. Honestly, like I said, I'm all for pitches like this. We want to challenge playing on pitches like this. We pride ourselves playing on pitches like this. But all I want to say is be neutral. Yeah, I mean, honestly, when we saw how the pitch was playing in the first innings, the first session, we know it's not going to be a high-scoring game. So all we wanted to do was stay disciplined in how we bowl, not get ahead of ourselves and try and do so many things. And once we got them all out for 55, we spoke to the batters that we need small contributions in this game. It's not going to be an easy pitch to bat on, so how much ever you can try and score, apply yourself, get hit on your body, it's fine. But just go and put yourself ahead, and if you have to take a blow, be ready for it. That's something that we spoke of. And to be honest, the top 4 or 5 batters showed a lot of grit. We knew that the first inning lead here is going to be crucial. The 100-run lead that we got in the first inning was quite crucial for us. Never thought we will lose 6 wickets for no runs. That was from our side a little disappointing, but again that happens. But like you said, Bumrah, Siraj, they spearhead our bowling attack. They put the ball in the right areas and let the pitch do the rest, and they got rewarded for it. Honestly, yes, because any score to get on that pitch we knew that it is going to be challenging. 70 odd, 79, I think it was. Yeah, I mean, anything can happen in a game of cricket, so luckily we got off to a good start. We got 40 odd in no time, and Jaiswal actually, played quite freely. It is something that we discussed when we went to bat, that we want to take the bowlers on. If the ball is in an area, we need to put the ball where it's supposed to go. So yeah, there was when we came up here as well, we knew that if we don't show up properly, there's a good chance that they might get enough runs on the board. But luckily, we bowled. We started off really well, getting that first wicket in the first over. And then obviously we had some plans, to get Makram out, but he played a superb innings, to get that 100. But again, Bumrah, we know we know his class, we know his quality. Got 6 wickets for us in this innings and put us ahead in the game a little bit. Yes, when we went out to bat to get 79 runs, we know that we are slightly ahead, but we still got to go there and apply ourselves and be a little fearless as well. No, it's quite important, especially in this place, in this country. We know the batting is very difficult, and when especially, when you play on pitches like that, obviously it's tough. But, you got to show a lot of faith, you got to show a lot of trust, especially in the guys who've come here for the first time. Gill, Jaiswal, Iyer, those are the guys. I think they were coming here for the first time to play Test cricket. Obviously, it's important to give them that confidence and allow them to play their game as well. And that is something we discussed before the start of the Test series, that we want to allow them to play the way they want to play. And while doing that, it may not come off because they all are naturally quite aggressive in how they want to play. But obviously, they can learn a lot from these 2 games that they played here as to what is required when the pitches are like that. It is slightly challenging. It is swinging. There is a lot of lateral movement, and especially with the guys who are bowling from a little bit of height as well, what kind of shots you want to play. So obviously they must have learned a lot from this series, and they can take fair bit of confidence from this series as well. Although, I mean, they didn't get big runs, but I think that's okay. देखिए, अभी ये हमारे हाथ में नहीं है यार. 2 मैच 3 मैच, जो मैचेस रखा जाता है, वी हैव टू कम एंड प्ले. अगर मेरे हाथ में डिसाइड होता फिक्सचर का तो मैं कुछ और ही करता, बट मेरे हाथ में नहीं है वो. तो इसीलिए जो है वो है. हम लोग काफ़ी प्राइड ले सकते हैं इस सीरीज़ से. पहला मैच हम हार गए, ठीक है. साउथ अफ्रीका ने अच्छा क्रिकेट खेला उस गेम में, और यहाँ पर हम जीते. हमने अच्छा क्रिकेट खेला, उनसे थोड़ा सा बेहतर खेला. ऑब्वियसली वहाँ पर उन्होंने हमसे बेहतर खेला, इसीलिए वो जीते. तो ऐसे ही होता है. देखिए, केप टाउन में मुझे बताया गया हमने पहले कभी टेस्ट मैच जीता नहीं है, तो हमारे लिए ये यंग ग्रुप के लिए बहुत प्राइड की बात है कि हमने आके ऐसा परफॉर्मेंस किया और टेस्ट मैच जीता. तो काफ़ी कॉन्फिडेंस ले सकते हैं ऐसे सीरीज़ से. नहीं, देखिए, काफ़ी अहम है, क्योंकि हर गेम आप जो खेलते हो टेस्ट मैच, उसके काफ़ी मायने हैं. पॉइंट्स मिलते हैं आपको, WTC के पॉइंट्स मिलते हैं. तो देखिए, टेस्ट मैच जीतना, हर एक टेस्ट मैच खेलना अच्छे से काफ़ी ज़रूरी है. और ये शुरुआत ऑब्वियसली हमने नए साल की शुरुआत अच्छे तरीके से की है, तो अच्छा है. बट मेरे जहन में ऐसी कोई चीज़ थी नहीं कि अच्छा शुरुआत करना है, नया साल है. बट टेस्ट मैच जीतना हमारे लिए ज़रूरी था, क्योंकि जैसे मैंने बताया कि पॉइंट्स बहुत ज़रूरी है. हमने लास्ट मैच में टेस्ट मैच तो हारा ही, बट हमने 2 पॉइंट्स भी गंवा दिए रन रेट के, ओवर रेट के चक्कर में. तो यहाँ पे ये टेस्ट मैच जीतना हमारे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट था. या इट विल बी वन ऑफ आवर बेस्ट टेस्ट मैच विक्ट्री, आई गेस. हैविंग नॉट वन हियर इन केप टाउन, obviously this puts up right up ahead with all the victories that we've had. But obviously, look, I mean, it's very hard to compare the test matches that you play elsewhere and you win those games. It's hard to rank those test matches, because every test match has its own importance and own relevance. The test match that we won in Gabba as well, the last test match that was lost by Australia in Brisbane was in 88, I think. And nearly after 23, 24 years, we won the test match there. It kind of became like their fortress. They never lose a test match there. And the way we won that test match as well was quite important. From where we came, we were 1-0 down. We won in Melbourne, and then we drew the test match in Sydney, and then won in Brisbane. So you can't really rank the test matches, but this has to be right up there, because we've not won here. So that shows how important venue this is for us to come here and perform. I mean, I give a lot of credit to our team, to put up a performance like that and win the game. देखिए, जब भी आप इधर आते हो, you know that it's going to be थोड़ा सा टफ रहता है बैट्समैनों के लिए, बट जैसे मैंने बताया कि नए लड़के हैं, सीखेंगे, ऐसे एक्सपीरियंसेस जो होते हैं उससे सीखेंगे, गेम प्लान बनाएंगे, क्योंकि उनके पास टैलेंट की कमी है नहीं। तीनों के बारे में नहीं बात करूँगा, एक्चुअली सारे बैट्समैनों के बारे में बात करूँगा। टीम में टैलेंट काफ़ी है, हमारे बैटिंग में काफ़ी टैलेंट है, काफ़ी वर्सेटाइल प्लेयर भी है, अलग अलग तरीके से गेम खेलते हैं। तो ऐसे अगर आपको टेस्ट मैचेस जीतने हैं इंडिया में, इंडिया के बाहर, अलग अलग तरीके के प्लेयर टीम में रहना बहुत ज़रूरी है। तो आई थिंक मेरा काम यही है कि बस अभी इनको कॉन्फिडेंस देना, बैक करना, जितना हो सकता है उतना उनको गेम खिलाना, बिकॉज हम सारे लोग, मैं, विराट, केएल राहुल, हम सारे लोग ट्रैवल कर करके ही सीखे, जितना भी सीखे। तो आई थिंक इनके लिए भी ये सेम है, पहली बार आ रहे, सीखेंगे क्या क्या करना चाहिए ऐसे कंट्री में, क्या नहीं करना चाहिए। तो आई थिंक जब इंडिया में आप खेलते हो थोड़ा सा सिनारियो, सिचुएशन, कंडीशंस काफ़ी डिफरेंट होता है, उसके बारे में हम प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में बात करेंगे। बट यस, चैलेंजिंग एक्चुअली इंडिया में भी कोई कम चैलेंज नहीं होता है। इंडिया में भी हम जिस तरीके के विकेट हमने देखे पिछले 2-3 सालों में, काफ़ी चैलेंजिंग विकेट्स रहा है, आगे भी चैलेंजिंग रहेगा विदाउट अ डाउट। तो बस ऐसे एक्सपीरियंसेस से सीखना है, जो एक अच्छा प्रोसेस है, और सारे लड़के ऐसे एक्सपीरियंसेस से काफ़ी उनको सीखने मिलता है, कॉन्फिडेंस मिलता है। जब आप चैलेंजिंग कंडीशंस में अच्छा करते हो, आपका कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल अलग लेवल पे जाता है। तो आई थिंक आपको होप यही करना चाहिए कि कंडीशंस चैलेंजिंग हो और इसमें मैं परफॉर्म करूँ। Yeah, absolutely. I think you make a lot of sense there. Honestly, I would like to see how the pitch has been rated. I want to see that, whatever the chart. I would love to see it, how they rate the pitches, because clearly, I mean, like you clearly said, Mumbai, Bangalore, Cape Town, Centurion, they're all different venues. Overhead conditions are different. The pitches deteriorate quite fast when the sun is beating down that hard on the pitch. And in India as well, we know that the conditions in India will spin without a doubt. But obviously people don't like it because it spins from day one. But that's not the point. If the ball seams from ball one, that's okay, right? For everyone. That's not fair. The ball starts spinning from ball one, it should be okay in my opinion. Otherwise, you stay neutral, you start rating these kind of pitches also bad, because if you want the ball only to seam and not turn, in my opinion, that is absolutely wrong. So that's my judgment, that's my opinion on it. And I'll stick by it, because I've seen enough of cricket now, and I've seen enough of the match, and enough of how these match referees and the ICC looks into these ratings. I have no issues in how they want to rate, but stay neutral to everything that you do.